Yes, I think this year was a lot different than when we went last year. Even though we still have a pretty young team, like their mindset going into that was like they were expecting something different because they've already experienced it before. So I think their confidence going into that meet was good. Obviously, the level of competition was amazing with New Mexico and Oklahoma State there. But yeah, I thought our women did a really great job. Macy is really starting to come into her own as a front runner. Kaylin, Elena, Callie, they're doing a really good job of starting to push up. And yeah, for the most part, the women's team did a really nice job of packing points together. So as we get ready for DBU this weekend and heading into the conference meet, they're going to have to continue to do the same thing and just keep moving up. And they've really come a long ways. Our guys' side, I think, we still got to get some kids fit, especially as we move from 8 to 10K as we move to the end of the year. But David Soto's still doing his thing. Dylan, Jacob are really starting to close the gap a little bit on David, so their fitness level is getting better. And Aaron Smith is starting to pack up too. So I think we're kind of rounded into the right kind of shape as we enter the conference meet, and obviously DBU is going to be an unbelievable challenge and super competitive. So it should be fun.
Coach, DBU, Old Glory Gallup this weekend. This is something you guys have historically ran in. Mm-hmm. We were speaking earlier. You're going to see a lot of conference teams here. You're going to see a lot of RMAC teams. A lot of just kind of big litmus test type vibes from this meet. Talk to us about this meet. What do you need to see from your team?
Yeah, I think it's still the same thing, right? Obviously, going head to head with conference schools is important as we head into the conference postseason. Seeing the RMAC schools, which they come out of the mountains, watching them run down here is going to be interesting. But I think we just need to do what we continue to do and just pack run. Obviously, this course is going to be a lot faster because they don't have the 400 or 500 meter climbs in it like the one we just did. So I just think our kids again, as I said last week, we just need to be ourselves and don't try to do more than what we're capable. But we're obviously capable of performing really, really well there. And this is going to be a fast course. So yeah, just get in and run, and especially on the guys' side. The women's side, I still think for us to be successful, we have to pack run. We need Caitlin Denny to kind of round into shape as we get ready for the conference meet. So we'll have a 1, 2, 3 really good punch on the women's side. But yeah, I think Coach Shepard's going to really rest the guys. We're going to pick our shots this week and getting some good workouts in, but making sure that we're fresh and we're ready to go for this weekend because it's going to be fun.
Coach, you mentioned that Lone Star Conference Championship. That's October 26th. That is kind of just around the corner here. Really, it's with the one last meet here this week to kind of prepare for that. What do you need to see? What are you looking for your team to do as far as, past this event? Obviously, you got a little bit of a break there. Mm-hmm. What is going to be the kind of primary focus for your squad heading into postseason implications?
Yeah, I think it's interesting because the conference meet, obviously 8K, it's going to be a really flat course. It's going to be pretty fast. I've heard there's a hill in it. I don't know where they found a hill in Kingsville, but so I think that's going to be really fast. So just making sure that our kids are ready to roll like that. But at the same time, we can't lose sight of the idea that the regional meet goes to 10K for the guys. So we still have to layer in some strength work to be ready for that. For the women, I think it's just getting healthy, getting a little bit fitter, and starting to believe that we are as good as we can be. We have some really quality runners on the women's side. They need to believe that as well. And then just come in and compete. And if they pack run, they're going to be just fine at the conference meet. So we're a lot better than we've been probably since I've been here. So that's encouraging.